Welcome back, Chad Evans inside the Stone State studio with M&M Carpet One, Floor and Home. My goodness, gentlemen, we're back.
Yes, good morning, Chad.
We have Mike Jr.
Good morning, Chad.
Good to be with you guys. Thanks so much. This is a lot of fun. You guys are located out in Bloomsburg. We're going to do something a little bit different. It's almost kind of like a rapid fire question sesh. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I can't wait.
No, this is fun. You had a little peek. You had a little sneak peek about these questions that I'm going to ask you. But again, you can't say depends. If I ask you a question, you can't say, well, Chad, it depends. That's not an answer. You could say pass, and we'll move along. First question, I think this might be your favorite, and I'm going to send this to Junior right off the bat. Got to be honest here. What's that flooring mistake you see all the time that makes you cringe just a little bit?
So my biggest cringe is the DIYers that half stagger vinyl plank. Every time you see it uniformed, half stagger, and it just makes it look not realistic.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, that's your cringe.
That's probably my biggest cringe.
So what's the remedy?
To cut it randomly and make sure that your short planks are over 8 to 12 inches away.
Okay. All right. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. That's your cringe as well.
And even with the manufacturer's warranty, you need to be over an 8-inch stagger. Sometimes people will run them like 2 or 3 inches. As soon as you see that, it's like, well, that's not a good thing.
Okay.
Because it can actually cause them to come apart.
Really? Mm-hmm. Krebsy, did you know that?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. He's my project manager.
There you go.
Not only with my project, but in life in general. Okay, we're going to start with you on this one. What's the deal? Carpet, hardwood, settle the debate.
Well,
Don't say it depends.
I'm going to say it comes down to what you want in your home. Hard surface is definitely in now. A lot of people are going hard surface. I personally, like in my own home, almost everything's hard surface.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
Other than the theater, we do have carpet in there. But what's happening is the hard surface is easy to clean. Everything's like now the waterproof type flooring. People love that. And we do a lot of the hard surface, and then we'll add area rugs. We do custom area rugs, and we'll add those. So it gives you the best of both worlds. I do like carpeting though in like certain rooms.
Yeah. Would you agree with that, Junior?
Well, it depends, Chad.
We knew that was coming.
You were dying to say it.
Just dying.
You were dying to say it.
It depends on the homeowner's lifestyle. You got kids, you got pets, and a vast majority of the husbands, they want carpet in the bedrooms.
Really?
Yep. That's what I found out. It's always a feud between the wife and the husband for the bedroom. The wife wants hard surface. The husband wants warm carpet.
Wow. I don't know what it's like to have a say.
Yeah, true.
Next question, Junior. If someone walks into the showroom with no idea, what do you do? And I'm sure you see that often.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to indecisive customers, the biggest thing is I ask them what kind of project they're doing.
Okay.
Try to get a gear of what, an idea of the scope of the project. From there, the decision picking, that's the fun part. So I could persuade them into what I would recommend, but a lot of time it's personal preference.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Pop?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that. I can give them my best recommendations, to where to go. You kind of ask what they're looking for,
Yeah.
and like he said, check out their lifestyle and whatnot. And if I can't answer, I send them off to Dina.
I was going to say, Dina, line one. Dina, line one.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, this is a fun question. What's the funniest, most unusual customer request you've ever gotten? Do you have anything off the top of your mind, like some of the crazy ideas that maybe a customer popped in with regarding their home, flooring?
Yeah, I have one, and this goes back in my earlier days when I actually was installing.
Yeah.
I had a customer that wanted to do his sunroom and outdoor carpet in January. Okay. January is not a time to do outdoor carpet because we need to glue it down with a waterproof adhesive, which is a solvent-based glue. He's like, no, I definitely got to have this done. He said, I'm going to plastic off the screen part and I'll heat it up for you. And I'm I'm like, okay. He wouldn't take no for an answer. So needless to say, we did it. And I probably lost a few brain cells in that project. But the funniest part of this is he stayed out. The customer stayed out with us the whole time, and he wanted to help. He grabbed our carpet roller, and he's rolling back and forth, and he is starting to walk crooked and everything else. It's like, I'll never forget that. That's got to be like the winner.
It had to be like a greenhouse in there.
It was horrible.
Yeah. But this was going back years and years ago.
A long time ago. But that's one of the stories to put under the belt. But we made our customer happy, though.
Right. You solved the problem and you made them happy.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Junior, do you have any crazy requests with flooring or color or anything like that?
I'm trying to think, like, throughout my travels, I mean, there's all kinds of random scenarios I get involved in, from fixing old ladies' printers to catching escaped cats, you name it.
Well, you're a young guy. Can you make this computer work? Yeah, really?
Can you print out this return label for me? You know, and
While you're here, you know computers.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of random situations. At the moment, I don't have any that come dawn on me.
This is a fun question. What is something people would be surprised to learn about specifically the flooring industry? Is there something that people don't know that you can lend a secret on, or a little trick of the trade about what you have dealt with throughout the decades? Is there something that people just don't know about the flooring industry that you would like to tell them? Good, bad, or indifferent?
Yeah, that's really tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough question, Chad. But one thing that I will touch on that kind of falls into that category is the manufacturer's warranties. A lot of people see the warranties, and of course, all the manufacturers promote the warranties, but they are limited and there are requirements. And one being like with carpeting, okay? Carpeting, you need to have your carpet professionally steam cleaned every 18 months. To keep your warranty intact.
Oh, right.
It's just like, you buy a new vehicle, you need to maintain it. And what the steam cleaning does is bring back the memory of the yarn and brings it back. So if you don't do that and document it, then the manufacturer generally won't stand behind it.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Okay.
That's one that I can think of that stands out there. Most people don't get that or don't know that, so we try to inform them, let them know.
Educate the customer on that.
Absolutely. So they know,
And
what to
it's
do
up to
take care of your floors. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good to know.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah?
Yeah. So my biggest issue when it comes to this is the smoke and mirrors that are involved in the flooring industry. What they'll do is they'll take a laminate and they'll rate it for 72-hour waterproofing and then claim that it's waterproof. So if you have stagnant water on a laminate floor, say in your kitchen or what have you a dishwasher, refrigerator leak, that water, once it permeates through the top surface, that floor is not waterproof. So it absorbs into a laminate, and then you can have a lot of issues arise. It starts to swell, edges get chipped. That's one of my biggest issues with the flooring biz.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's a good point to to touch on, because the warranties on waterproof flooring, it's from the top down. So if you have moisture underneath, wicking water, even on luxury vinyl planks, it will make them warp. So the waterproofness is from the top down. So you got to make sure everything's sealed and you don't have that issue.
Wow. You guys are knowledgeable today in this morning.
Yeah.
This morning, we're all having a good time in this morning. Advice for a customer. If you could give every homeowner one piece of advice when dealing with flooring before they start a project, what would it be?
Well,
that's a good one.
What I would generally tell all of my customers, most people come in budget minded.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I want to spend X amount of dollars on a project. And I've done this too, in my past. It's like, well, I'm going to do this project for X amount of dollars. And then when I'm done, I'm not happy with it. It's like, I should have done what I really wanted to do, So then I end up doing it again and cost me twice as much and so on and so forth. So I tell my customers, make sure you get what you want, a product that's going to hold up to your expectations, and get what you like. Yeah. Because in the long term, your money spent per dollar or your dollar spent per flooring is going to, you're going to get the best value out of it.
Right. So you want to have them consider more as it's an investment as opposed to an expense.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you get what you really need for your situation and get what you like. Because then you can keep it for a long time and it's going to last you a long time.
And you go around this world once, as far as I know. So
yeah, it's true.
You can't take it with you.
It's not a dress rehearsal. We're only doing this one time.
That's
right. Junior, what do you think? Would you have any advice for a customer?
Do not cut corners.
Don't cut corners.
Do not cut corners, because every time you do, you end up spending more money.
Well, let me give us an example of how a customer would cut a corner.
There's examples like prep work involved. I have some clients that say we're putting a sheet vinyl down, and they don't want to go through the process of putting down a 1/4-inch subfloor, and like that's a no in the industry.
Yeah.
So. That's a good example there. Besides, that would be like additional prep work. I mean, you can put down a product that's $10 a square foot, but if your substrate's not in good shape or level, it don't matter. Mm-hmm. It could be a big problem down the road.
Great. Good stuff. You guys have a wonderful showroom out there in Bloomsburg. And the next question is, do you have like a hidden gem product that everybody should know about? Is there like a hidden gem? Look, I like the turf.
Yeah.
Like it's holding up on its own in my little swing lounge. But is there like a hidden gem product
that is a good one there too. I think some of the products most people do know about them, so it's not a hidden gem. But I mean, the waterproof like luxury vinyl plank and laminates, they hold up very well.
Yeah,
I mean they really do. So that's a great product that we definitely do a lot of. I don't know, as far as hidden gems, there's a lot of new porcelain tiles out that are very unique. And again, I'm bringing Dina back, and she brings in some pretty unique things that most people, I didn't even know they were out there.
Sure, right.
So those are some definitely hidden gems there.
I like that. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would say like a WPC would probably be like a hidden gem in my opinion.
No, what's that?
So there's different compositions for the vinyl planks. You have WPC, which is a wood polymer core, and then you have SPC, which is a stone polymer core. Mm-hmm. The stone polymers tend to be a thinner product because they're so heavy and they're very rigid. And with that being said, they're more susceptible to breaking when there's imperfections in the substrates. Now, with the WPC, it's actually a thicker bodied vinyl plank. Therefore, the locking mechanisms tend to work better over time if you do have imperfections.
Okay. I know, project manager, what was the composition of the floor that we put down? Pass. Okay. All we know is very easy to lay.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it made our time that much quicker putting that flooring down.
I assume it's WPC because it was easy to cut.
Yeah, WPC because
more flexible.
Yeah, really great. Okay, this is a great question. Installation. What is the difference between a good install and a great install? Speaking about cutting corners. So good install and great install. You've installed for a long, long time.
The main thing is, and I'll touch back on the preparation. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It can be carpeting, it can be LVP, hardwood, flooring, ceramic tile. The preparation has to be done right. If you don't start out and do everything correctly, the floor is not going to last. If you do it correctly, it's going to last you for as long as you want it.
Yeah.
And get tired of it and you want to take it out.
Take a couple minutes, pre-plan, get your ideas straight.
Yep.
And it should go off without a hitch.
And then when you're all done, pay attention to details. Make sure everything's done.
Yeah.
Whatever it be, just walk through, make sure everything's 100% before you leave.
Great.
Yeah. Preparation and finish work. What makes and breaks projects is the finish work involved, quarter round shoe molding. And if you got 45s that look like they were gnawed on by a beaver.
That's me.
And put together.
That's me. Guilty as charged.
That'll make or break a project.
There's a lot of things that I can do in life. I cannot cut angles. Can't do it. Even if I had the saw that tells me exactly what to do, I cannot do it.
Can't do it.
I can't do it. My wife will tell you that. She'll be the first one to tell you. I can't cut angles.
Goes a long way.
Do you have a favorite project? I know we probably touched on this, but do you have a favorite project that you really hang your hat on to be like, we did this? I know you support the community quite a bit. Do you have like a project that you've done, and it doesn't even have to be recently, but something that you'll remember forever, and it was a really good experience, and you're like, yeah, we did that. Do you have anything like that? You probably have a couple of them, but
we've done so many.
Yeah.
They're really.
One of my favorite ones was we made rugs for the Caldwell consistory. Remember that with the borders? And just to have our rugs in there and stuff, that was an honor. Me and him, we personally made these octagons with a trimmed in like 4-inch border. And I remember that was like when I first started, and he was asking how to figure out, I forget what it was. I think it was the length of the outside border. And like me being fresh out of high school, I just plugged that into the computer and figured it out for him, you know? And sure enough, we made those rugs. Besides that, like it's an honor always working with other business owners in the community, as far as like, you know, restaurants.
Collaboration.
Yeah. Just to know. And like, it's funny too, because when I'm out and about with my wife too, I'm constantly pointing out like the houses that I've been in and measured and stuff too.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot of projects that we have pride in that we do. And yeah,
it's a very rewarding job. It really is.
I can go back to, it was a residential job, and you know this because we had a picture around the shop of it somewhere, I'm sure. I had a customer that had a game room, and he had it was like a red cut pile commercial carpet, and he goes, Mike, I want you to put a 8-ball into my carpet. Probably like a 5 foot. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I prefabricated it in our warehouse. I made the 8-ball, and I made it so it was kind of turned over on its side a little bit. So you had the black, you know, the black 8 with half of the white and half of the 8.
Oh,
and
right.
I seamed it all together, and I seamed it in the middle of his carpet, and then we delivered it to the job site, and then I installed it. You know, it was actually one of the drops because there was like the main drop and then a drop of the red on both sides, and then, you know, seamed it all together, and it was installed. And that was there for a long time. And I think recently somebody came, a new owner maybe bought the house and came in and mentioned that to you or something. I kind of remember something about that. You know, but they just brought it back up to me. It's like, I said, oh yeah, I did that. It was a long time ago.
Can you do a custom carpet? Like if I wanted my fat face on there, is that possible?
Oh yeah.
Anything's possible.
Oh yeah.
It might take a little bit of time, but anything's
take a hot
possible.
minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have time for maybe one or two more questions here, but we talked a little bit before we started recording. If M&M Carpet One Floor and Home had a theme song, what would it be? And you talked about you have a theme song.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
But it's in the vault.
Yeah, it's in the vault, and be so nice if we could get it out of the vault.
Well, let me work on that.
And we talked about that there too. But I don't remember all the lyrics, but it basically was saying, you know, building things from the ground up.
Yeah.
And it related to doing the job right with your floors, you know.
Yep.
And the sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Yep.
If you can chat GPT some lyrics for what you do for a living, what would it be? A happy song, a sad song, an emotional song?
Yeah, it'd be a mixture between the Batman theme song and Florin.
Okay. I like it. Yeah. Okay. And who came up with this idea over here on the TV screen? We got, what are they called? The pop Funko?
Funko Pop. Funko Pops, yeah.
Funko Pops. So this is actually a video that you guys made.
Yeah.
Yeah, to tell a story about.
Oh, yeah. The father and son dynamic duel here.
I'm going to wrap up the question with one more question. If you had one word to describe what M&M Carpet One Floor and Home is, what would you say it is? And I'll start with Pop. One word.
One word.
Mm-hmm.
Rewarding.
Rewarding.
It's rewarding not only for the family, but for our customers that get to come in and experience what we can offer them.
Very good. Junior?
Ooh.
Don't say depends.
It depends. Rewarding's a good one. The first thing that came to mind was family owned, but I think is that 2 words?
There's a dash in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, hyphenated.
We might let it slide.
Yeah.
And just personable.
Yeah.
That's us.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
You guys are really great.
Thank
and
you.
Dina's okay.
Yeah.
But she's out of the room, so we can
We can
talk.
talk about her.
It's fine. It's fine. M&M Carpet One, Floor and Home. We're gonna do more of these down the
Absolutely.
line. Yeah, because this is a lot of fun, and I like these little questions too to get you guys to know you guys better and everything like that. But they're located out in Bloomsburg. You do fine work, and we recommend everybody to go out there for all their needs. Okay. As for me, my name is Chad inside the Stone State Studio. Thanks for watching, listening, and we'll see you next time, friends.